Press the down arrow button to select the diagnostics option and then press the enter button. This displays the current vehicle screen. If the current vehicle description is correct for the vehicle being tested, press the reuse button. Otherwise, press the new button to enter vehicle information in the make, model, year vehicle selection menus. This is all that's required to set up the TPM tool. Enter selections until the diagnostics test screen appears. To read tire sensor information, hold the TPM tool next to a sensor where the tire meets the rim. Take a reading from the rubber area of the tire, not over the rim, as the tool will not receive a signal through steel or aluminum. On banded type sensors, you'll typically place the antenna 180 degrees from the valve stem. See your reference guide for more information. Press and release the activate button to activate the sensor, and wait for the sensor information to display on the screen. Notice the comprehensive detail that is displayed on the diagnostics test screen. The symbol in the top left corner represents the current tool battery level. The pie-shaped symbol below the battery indicator shows that the tool is sending signals to the tire sensor. The triangle symbols to the right of the battery indicator represent whether or not a signal is being received from the tire sensor. If the tool does not receive a sensor signal but works at the other tires, you should suspect a malfunctioning sensor. The right side of the screen is where the tire sensor information will display after you press the activate button. The area below the PSI will display the sensor status or mode if applicable. Here's a helpful tech tip. It's a good idea to do a pre-check with the customer present. If the tool does not receive a signal from a sensor during the customer pre-check, it's most likely a bad sensor. The customer can easily observe that indeed a sensor is bad and approve its replacement immediately. Otherwise, you could end up paying for the new sensor. Now let's move on to the reset procedure function. After a tire replacement, tire rotation, or TPM system part replacement, you'll need to reprogram sensor information into a vehicle's electronic control unit so the ECU will recognize each sensor's new location and data signal. First, take the TPM tool and with the reset procedure menu option selected, press the enter button and display the current vehicle screen. This is the same data entry method that was used in the diagnostics function. Many times, the same vehicle's information is already present from that process. If so, simply press the reuse button. If not, enter the vehicle information as before. The tool will then ask you to place the vehicle's ECU in Learn mode. Putting an ECU into Learn mode is model specific and may vary greatly by vehicle. Refer to the TPMS reference guide or the vehicle manufacturer's repair manual for specific instructions for enabling the ECU sensor Learn mode. In our example, a GMC Yukon, the service tech follows a specific set of actions specified by the manual. With the vehicle's ECU now in Learn mode, you'll use the OTC TPM tool to activate the sensors. Be sure to refer to the TPMS reference guide for the correct reset procedure for the vehicle to be serviced. Press the Start button to display the first reset instruction screen. Here it's important to know that if this screen has a Next button in the bottom right corner, the tool will work correctly. However, if the screen does not have a Next button in the bottom right corner, press the Menu button and perform a manual or scan tool reset procedure as described in the TPM System Reference Guide or the vehicle manufacturer's repair manual. Follow the instructions on the screen for positioning the TPM tool at the correct tire. To activate the tire sensor, hold the TPM tool next to the rubber area of the tire as before. Remember, the RF signal will not penetrate steel or aluminum rims. This particular vehicle uses sensors attached to the valve stem. But remember, the location to hold the tool in place will be different for banded type sensors. Press and release the Next button. This displays the reset test screen. Hold the tool in place and wait for the verification screen to appear. The activated sensor will be transmitting the sensor ID, location, and pressure information to the ECU. The question on the verification screen varies for each vehicle. It may ask if the horn sounded, if the light flashed, or if the sensor registered, etc. In our example, it asks if the horn sounded. Follow the on-screen instructions and repeat these steps at each tire until all the sensors are reset and the Reset Procedure Complete message screen appears. Finally, follow the instructions in the TPMS reference guide or the vehicle manufacturer's repair manuals for disabling the ECU sensor Learn mode and verifying the reset. Although not used in our example, here is a quick demonstration of the reset procedure using the magnet. Refer to the reference manual for instructions on how to put the vehicle's ECU into the Learn mode. Place the magnet over the valve stem for a few seconds. Finally, follow the instructions on the TPMS reference guide or the vehicle manufacturer's repair manuals for disabling the ECU sensor Learn mode and verifying the reset. So that's it. It's that simple. The new OTC Tire Pressure Monitor Kit will help you quickly and easily find bad tire pressure sensors, reset existing sensors, and diagnose TPM systems in today's complex vehicles. Customers expect repair shops to stay abreast of the latest technology to troubleshoot their vehicles. You've made a great investment in selecting the OTC Tire Pressure Monitor Kit. It will allow you to offer your customers additional diagnostic capabilities and make your shop more profitable. If you have any questions about the operation of the product, call 800-533-6127.